tucked back on Woodhill Road. Acres of land are surrounded by white fencing. Within the two front pastures stand 40 cows and calves, grazing peacefully on the alfalfa grass. Two horses coexist among the hordes of beef. At the end of a long driveway, there is a late 17th century stone farmhouse that has been home to several generations of Ely farmers. There are many outbuildings and a small retail store where the Elys sell all of their homemade products, like meat, pork, and cheeses. Lots of cheeses. Inside of the retail store, on the property, you will be greeted by a man named Dwight Ely. He greets every customer with an easy smile. Ever since I was a young kid, I wanted to be on the farm, he said. Ever since I was tiny, I wanted to continue the family farm. Ely Farm is located in 401 Woodhill Road, Newtown, Pennsylvania. Dwight Leadham Ely is the proud owner, operator, and manager of the farm who happily works alongside his wife, Elizabeth, and his 3 children. At their retail store, they sell a variety of different homemade products that include fresh and smoked sausage, pork roasts and ribs. Beef products include hamburgers, roasts, and steaks. Poultry consists of fresh turkey and chicken. And within the last 7 years, he has produced several award-winning cheeses, which he is particularly proud of. Ely Farm is more than 7 generations old. It was originally a butcher shop. Then it was a poultry farm. Then Mr. Ely's father owned a dairy farm. And then finally, Mr. Ely started up the meat business again. Originally, the farm was located in New Hope on Ely Road, right next to the Soulbury School. The farm then relocated to Washington's Crossing, near the War Memorial. Now it's in its current location on Woodhill Road. Mr. Ely's passion for cheese began when he took a trip down to France with his wife. He saw cheese being made in cheese plants and loved it and got excited. That's where the seed was planted, and I came home and chewed on it for many years, Mr. Ely said. On his second trip down to France, he brought his entire family down. They once again toured cheese plants, and when Mr. Ely came home, he made 3 different cheeses: Alden's Blessing, Makefield, and Washington's Crossing. 2 years ago, Mr. Ely entered a cheese competition, and there was well over 2,000 different cheeses. And out of all of that, his cheese was ranked number 2 in the country. Outside the farm, Mr. Ely grows about 400 acres of crops, mostly GM corn. In fact, one of his favorite parts about farming is getting up on his tractor and tilling the soil. All of the crops that are grown are given to the cows right before their death. He believes that they should be on a grass-fed diet and then right before their death, given a little bit of corn to fatten them up. Because of this, the USDA has given his farm the award of Robustly Humane, which is a special classification that they barely give to anybody. They really like the way he cares for the animals right before they're turned into meat. For this part of the iMovie, I'm going to thank everybody who provided help throughout the duration of this project. First off, I want to thank my dad and my sister for helping me tough it out when the incident happened. I want to thank my mom for providing moral support throughout the project and for preparing a fantastic meal for the farm-to-table dinner. I also want to thank Lauren Eckstein for taking the time out of her day to provide feedback on my essay as I emailed you the essay, paragraph by paragraph, every night before I handed in the final copy. I want to thank John Petito for providing some feedback on the iMovie. And I want to thank Carrie Nelson for giving me extra time on the project. Finally, I want to thank the star of the show, Dwight Ely, for giving me an amazing interview, tour of the store, and great pictures. He is an outstanding farmer, a great neighbor, and most importantly, a newfound friend. Once again, thank you to everybody who helped. I couldn't have done this without you guys.